Switzerland has legalized heroin for addicts. It basically said, the drug war means anarchy. It means drugs are transferred to armed criminal gangs. Basically have unknown criminals selling unknown chemicals to unknown users, all in the dark with filth and disease spreading among them, right? Our lovely clockwork parks are taken over by criminality and violence and disease. Legalization is a way of restoring order to this situation. It's a way of taking it away from criminals and giving it to doctors and pharmacists. So the way it works is if you're a smack addict in say, Geneva, you go to your doctor, the doctor will refer you to a clinic, and you can go whenever you want and use heroin in that clinic, and they'll give you the heroin. You can't take it out with you, but you can go there to use it. And again, the results have been kind of extraordinary, which is why Swiss people have voted for it. They have had no overdoses, 0 fatal overdoses since they did this, right, in those clinics. But the thing that really swung it for Swiss people was, A, it saves loads of money because you stop all the crime associated with heroin addiction. B, you just get order back. These parks that were disgusting and, you know, full of addicts and chaos, they're lovely clockwork parks where you can take your kids. The disease massively fell, but the killer, the one that really clinches it, is how much street crime went down. Burglary, all the acquisitive crime that heroin addicts were committing to feed their habit. Just obviously it ends if you give them the drug. They're not robbing people for fun, you know. So it's massively popular. It's hugely succeeded. And interestingly, the reservation I had about that was I kind of thought, okay, all of that is good, and these conservative order-based arguments, which are true, are good, but I thought, oh, it's a bit depressing that you just leave these people on heroin their whole lives. But what's fascinating is speaking to the doctor there, Rita Mangi, who runs a clinic, she pointed out to me, so it's legal, and you can carry on taking it for as long as you want, right? They don't ever cut you off. The vast majority of people just choose to reduce over time, because once the chaos of street use ends, you're not prostituting yourself, you're not robbing, you get a home, you often get a job, you kind of can bear to be in reality more. And most people on the heroin program, there's very few people, it started I think 20 years ago, there's very few people who are still on it from the beginning. Most people, and then there's no pressure to reduce, but most people just choose to reduce and eventually come off over time. So sometimes this kind of dichotomy between, oh, prescribing forever or banning it forever, actually prescription is a way to helping people stop. Mm-hmm.